So I have the Dust is Global submission, and this one is coming out of Lithuania. So let's look at this story time. Okay, so this woman says, "Hi, I love your content on YouTube, especially your Dust is Global series. I want to share with you my personal experience and what it's like to be a woman and date a man in Lithuania. Most men in Lithuania are useless. They have many addictions such as alcohol, drugs, and gambling. If a man isn't violent, is not a drug addict, has a minimum wage job, and drinks alcohol moderately, he's already considered a catch and out of the norm. Just standards in hell." Such addictions make men age faster, and they usually look like they're in their 50s when they're just in their late 20s or early 30s. It's common that women take care of the children, do all of the household chores, provide peaches, or okay, I'm sorry, hump, and even pay half, if not all, of the bills. It's also expected that a woman will remain slim and always put together no matter what. The men are so used to it that they state their demands on the first date. The reason why I do the Dust is Global series, because I could have read this and changed out the country. I could have made it America, and this sounds exactly the same thing that women are saying everywhere. She says, "I saw how bad it is with men by observing my own father. The sad reality is that my father is the best man that you can hope to find in Lithuania. But there are many reasons why I would never settle down with a man like my father. Let's start that my father was a nobody until he met my mom. My mom helped him to achieve higher education and provided for him financially. She was the one that encouraged my father, who was a farmer, to seek something more in life. Although my father has a good job now, my mother still gives him money or buys him things. For instance, she recently bought him a new car from her own salary. Furthermore, my father is psychologically abusive towards my mother. He constantly denigrates her and yells at her. It breaks my heart when I see this, and I've told him off a couple of times for this. Yes, my father couldn't help himself even when I'm being there, although I rarely visit them. But the hardest thing that hit me the most for the rest of my life happened when I was a teen. My mother, brother, and I were at the sanatorium for a month. My mother developed a deep depression and asked my father for his help to take her away from the facility. My father ignored her pleas. Then I, as a 15-year-old girl, called him and asked him for help. That this is really serious and we need him. I will remember what he said to me. "You're already a grown up. Take care of your mother," and ended the call. After that, I took matters into my own hands. I was with my mother all the time. I asked help from other workers. My mother managed to get some aid and left the sanatorium. The workers saw how mature I was, and they gave full care of my brothers to me during our stay. Thank God my mother recovered, but I will never forget this abandonment. Needless to say, this changed my relationship with my father. My father saw that change in me. After that, he started telling fairy tales, how I'm after his wealth and just want to abuse him and my brother. It's good that my brother was on my side and defended me when things would go out of hand. I've got many more horror stories to tell with what happened to my friends or passport bros in Lithuania, but this post is already long as it is. I would like to end this by saying that everything led me to be men free and child free. That is correct. I need no man that wants to be both a man child and an abuser in my life. That a man is not a drug addict or keeps his fist to himself is not enough. Never has been, never will be. She says, "By the way, why alcohol? Is due to the Soviet Union. Lithuania was subjugated by the Soviet Union or Russia. Alcohol was encouraged as a form of control. A lot of men got used to it. There were many self deletions. This problem remains. We are now part of the European Union. Women evolved, but men got stuck as they were. Not all men, but most of them. And when I say the dust is global, I read that. And if I would have taken the name of the country out, you would not have been able to tell what I was talking about, which country. So many women, had I not put a thumbnail on this at the beginning, would have said that it was their country of origin. And women are about to jump in my comment section and say, "I know that person. That was my daddy. I was married to that man. That's my boyfriend now. Women are about to do that in my comment section right now. I swear to goodness they are. Go ahead, drop your story time. Let me know where you're from and what's the next country of origin for the story time for my The Dust is Global series. Oh, like, comment, share. Thanks.